Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. In the last one, we started our exploration of Caed Noir and picked up our sixth companion, Kana Rua. I think that's his last name. Maybe his name's just Kana. We've seen some, I would say, disturbing things in here. Originally cleared by fire bombing.
Keeping an eye out. As you wish.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
Oh, good. Another. It's been a very lovely place. Just shit spear? Okay. Hello, person.
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The Rio? You may not. The ragged stripes of paint on his face twist as he laughs. You may not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead gray tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight. He laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
The ghostly warrior gives you a long, covetous look. His semi-transparent eyes blaze as they crawl over you. He reaches toward your cheek but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Oh, no. Dang it. Forgetting that we get kicked out of the stealth talking.
Bring them down!
There we go. Well, I realized it, but... They joined the party. They left the party. Ooh, more boots. Reflex bonus +1. +2 to reflex. We will give those... we'll give them to Alof. Do not need those in separate stacks. Lots of orbs. Actually, not that
Kill them all!
They go down quite easily. They're like our goblins for this game. Do not want to hold those things. And fine rapier. We have better.
As you wish.
A shimmering well of energy extends across this doorway like a curtain. It repels forward. Oh. It repels forward movement with unnatural force. Interesting. Perhaps the voice upstairs knows more.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Rob the body. Oh, just a sword.
No!
More spiders.
No prison!
This fight. It seems like beetles should be fairly simple and easy to kill, but some of the beetles can be quite challenging. Don't know that these are summoning.
That's not.
Select. There we go. Lots of bugs down here. He's called Exterminator.
Steady does it.
As you wish.
And this goes nowhere, I guess. Oh, what's this? Money. Good deal of it. Wow. Let's. Oh, they're one piece.
Bring them down! Ow!
Oh, that's the big one. Spider.
Stuck!
Yeah. I wanted to try and keep the chance so that I can immediately cut it back up. Now you go for it. But, ooh, some people are poisoned. Hands is the. Oh, crap. I need to be far away.
Well, as you win.
Forgot that I was super wounded. And near death. Saves endurance.
What?
Get over here.
That's it.
Okay, good.
What
We
is
did
it?
Shh. Ooh, we got a stiletto, which is a kind of dagger, which I will not be using. At least not yet. We need a camp. Everyone gets damage reduction. Ooh, you wake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Adair standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You're not sure you slept at all the previous night.
Hey. Hey. You're awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. Thought I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Not lately. At night there are dreams and whispers.
Well, it's the Watcher thing, then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all. I'll try to let it sort itself out. But you'd better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
Well, thanks for your concern, Adair.
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh, what's this? Weathered and covered with a dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears far older than the surrounding structure. And I found a tiny spider, which is a pet. I can now be chased around by a tiny spider. This is the palm of the. Oh, there's an exit there. Oh crud! I left the wolf.
What is it?
It might be a few more spiders.
Lavaru beyond sea.
Some spikes there. Why did I just
I shall
decided to
be
go running
quiet
off.
as
I
a
don't know
calm sea, which is not very quiet.
why. More beetles.
Wait.
Seeing an animal thing. So I think go there. There's just these there.
Well?
Roak 10!
Some Audra. Excellent. And some drugs. Shouldn't be doing the drugs, man.
That's not nice. All done.
I don't care if it's not nice. Keep doing it. so it looks like it could be a boss room,
Stainless, Maed.
but there. Two people in the back. I want both of you to take out the archer.
Following your lead.
Skelly. There you go, buddy.
Yes. No prisoners! Well? Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. As you wish.
Ooh, Coco. Frog come. Huh. I thought... Alright, there's another place to go to. Forgot about this room. Oh. Where did I get the heavy iron key? Don't remember picking that one up.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwald? He looks up over his hands, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice suddenly turns raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit!
I'm a watcher. I met a woman in Gilded Veil who thought you could help me.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away, and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back toward you, he has taken a confident stance. His chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
The man's posture folds, and the hands he'd held strongly at his sides a moment ago resume their original tremors. His voice is feeble and tentative. I was told I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And, about a tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I. The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straighten and his voice becomes strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
He tilts his head forward, glowering at you, and his voice is raspy.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down and is himself once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No. No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
Mayrold staggers backward, staring off at some imagined phantom. He covers his mouth with his hand, his breaths convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Alf's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives? What's an awakening?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories Before birth, other bodies, other times. Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayorwald has lost control. Mayorwald's body no more.
The spirits have passed. What are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayorwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Mayorwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayorwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
I've seen the apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
What exactly does he mean? Surely something can be done. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Mayorwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories, stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Mayorwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
The War of Tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War. And the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of the Darren colonization. Fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glenfathans, you see, but that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 Claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Mayorwald's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an air that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Mayorwald cringes, himself again, watching something he can't bear to see, shaking his head over and over, he wails. Yeah, figured that's what he meant. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than that than to live in weakness. Take your time, it's over now. Take your time, it's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by
force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
He looks off to his side as if at someone else standing nearby. Olaf looks at the old man in horror. Oh, Lord, it's the other one. By the Usher's crook ban. Meyerwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
You speak in riddles I don't have the patience to try and understand. Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know.
How little we know.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key? It seems we share an enemy, Alara. Assassins and watcher wakers, both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica. Goddess. Crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the leaden key could cause my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Merwald's bushy white eyebrows edge upward. He begins muttering to himself. Just as you are about ready to repeat your question, he speaks. Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Before you turn to exit, he tilts his head forward, his eyes lock with yours. Cold and dangerous, his voice gravelly. So we have honest and diplomatic. I tend to do a lot of things and take orders from a lunatic. I don't have time for this. I will be you, senseless old man. You're confusing me with someone from a past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
And suddenly he goes berserk and turns on us. Kill him. My two archers. Focus on them. Oh wow. That's why they're supposed to focus on him so that we could interrupt him as much as possible. But maybe it would be best to run in. There is a change in the air they keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Mayor Wald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about this soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. I was granted speaker to the restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. Its frayed ends writhing like tide pool on enemies, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Repair the rope, binding Merwood's soul here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Merwald to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. I did this one before. Let's try this one. I feel like this is the right one for the character, but you turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into contact with your essence, and as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now, beneath the place you stand, seeing places dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some untended garden overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it all with a brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone table that resembles the sun, and an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There's a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it, something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Caed Noir once more. Merwold's soul is nowhere to be seen. Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Take that one. The rest is basic stuff. I'll do some of that. So you'll see this here.
That's not nice. All done.
Don't much care if it's not nice.
That's not nice. All done.
Ooh, we have a club. A fine club. And another 100 gold. So... Ooh, he has a lot of spells. So we will learn the shield spell, Spirit Shield. We will learn Consulhat's Corrosive Siphon. And we will learn a Fireball. I can't actually cast it because he doesn't have 5th level spells just yet. Or does he? No, he doesn't. We're close-ish. But, does he have more than me? Oh, not quite. Okay. But, that will be it for this episode. We actually, have a conversation now that Kana wants to speak with us. So we will start with that in the next episode, and we'll see what happened with, Caed Noir now that we have removed the previous owner of the keep. So I hope you'll join me then.